Everybody, Ganesha here. Hang on a minute. Let me fix. Okay, that's better. Dang. I don't know why, but my camera was making it look super dark in here. Anyway, hello everybody. Kanisha the creator back here, and I am here now to talk about Pretty Boy Detective Club. Okay, listen. If y'all don't know what Pretty Boy Detective Club is, it is about this group that is obviously called the Pretty Boy Detective Club. I'm so sorry. Okay, cut. Anyway, is about this club called the Pretty Boy Detective Club, and it is made of members that each have pretty faces but have unique talents. Good. Hang on a minute. I don't remember all their names, so bear with me here. Anyway, okay, so the story starts when Mayumi. Okay, I already knew her name. I don't know why I looked that up. Anyway, it started when Mayumi was looking for a specific star. She has long purple hair. I cannot show you. I want to show you references, but I'm afraid that I'll get copyrighted if I do. So I'm just gonna explain how she looks. She has purple hair. She has she has eyes in her pupils. Her she has stars in her eyes. So that'll give you a synopsis. If y'all don't know, just look it up. Just look it up. Just look up Pretty Boy Detective Club. Oh, listen to that opening. That opening is banger. Like, that opening is just so freaking catchy. And when y'all see that dance scene, like, I swear that's what won me over and made me be like, okay, I'm watching this. Anyway, oh, also they have an English dub, but it only has the first two episodes. So if you want to watch more episodes, I suggest you watch the Japanese version. But if you want to hear it in English, there is an English dub. It's on Funimation. So yeah, watch that there. Anyway, like I said, it starts this girl Mayumi. She's looking at the sky, trying to find a certain star. And then this boy, Manubo, but I'm trying to figure out how do you say it. Manobu. Anyway, he comes and he's wearing like a Sherlock Holmes kind of outfit acting. Well, were you looking at something? And obviously, him appearing out of nowhere, she is startled and almost falls, but he catches her and is like, "Oops, I'm sorry. Hey, did I scare you? Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." Okay. And then he makes these simple deductions like, "Are you looking for something? I see you're stargazing." And she's just acting so dumb. She's like, "Wait, how are you figuring all this out?" Well, Ella, and he's like a freaking typical Sherlock Holmes being like, "Oh, elementary, my dear. Nobody would come to this place at night all alone unless they were stargazing. And plus, by the way your eyes were shifting, it was obvious you were looking for something in the sky." And I'm like, okay, yeah, that is pretty obvious. And plus, you're literally pointing it out in inner monologue. But only we as the audience can hear the inner monologue. So, yeah, I can't just do the synopsis on that. Anyway, anyway, wait, he he also makes these remarks like calling himself pretty, and the girl's like, "Wait, did he just literally refer to himself as beautiful?" And then I'm like, "Yes, he did," but at the same time, I'm like, "That's the number one thing that concerns you now. Where the heck did this guy even come from?" Which I still question to this day. Like, where the frick did he just come from? I hate it when anime characters just pop out of nowhere and nobody ever explains how the heck they got there. Like, what were they even doing there at that time? Oh well, screw that. Anyway, he notices her eyes and is like, I am foolish. I didn't even notice how beautiful your eyes are. And she is angry about this and is like, "You know what? One of your deductions was right. I was looking for something. Do you think perhaps you could help me?" And then he is over excited. He is really excited. He's over the moon. He's like, "But of course, I would love to help you." And so he takes her hand and and takes her to a and takes her to the club room where we meet the rest of the Pretty Boy Detective Club. And, well, at first she doesn't know this, and she's like, "Wait, where are we going? Where are you taking me?" And he's like, "Why to the club room, of course." And she's like, "What?" Anyway, and this is when we get the real shock. Give me a second. I have to look up the rest of their names because I don't remember all of them. Anyway, next we meet Nagahiro. Anyway, we meet more of the Pretty Boy Detective Club, and one of them is Nagahiro. Now each one of these pretty boys, except for the pretty boy that she meets that she meets on the roof, they are all famous. Like, they are all famous among her. They are all famous. Like, she knows them. Everybody knows them. They are really famous among the school. And one of them that's famous is Nagahiro. See, Nagahiro is famous because he is a voice actor, a professional voice actor. Like he can change his voice to be anything. He is the manipulator of voices. So yeah, he's very popular. Next, we have Michihiro. And you see, he is the delinquent. He is the delinquent of the school. Like, you do not want to pick a fight with him. He is known as the toughest guy in the school. Next, we have Hyota. He is a track star. And let me tell you, he is one of the main reasons that I also really love his character too. But if I had to pick between him and Manabu, I would pick Manabu because Manabu, like, let me tell you, I don't know what it is about this kid, but this kid is so likable. And let me tell you, when I figured out what grade he was actually in, I was like, oh, so they finally did it. They actually did it. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I was laughing. You see, I already knew that all these boys have cute faces, and they seem, and like two of them at least seem, no, at least three of them seem like lolly characters, right? But here's what made me laugh. I always thought it'd be funny if one of the people who looks like a stereotypical lolly character actually was in grade school. And guess what? The main character, Manabu, I actually figured out he actually is in grade school. He's in 5th grade. 5th grade! When I figured out this guy is actually in 5th grade, one of the questions in my head was like, how the freak did he become leader? If he's in 5th grade, how the freak did he become leader, and how the freak did they organize this thing? I hope in one of the episodes they explain how they organized the group, kind of like they did in Orenheiser Host Club. Let me tell you, Pretty Boy Detective Club kept giving me Orenheiser Host Club feels. Except there was, mysteries in them. But, like, literally, when I saw Pretty Boy Detective Club, I swear I was getting Orenheiser Host Club feels. Here's the main reasons it was giving me Orenheiser Host Club feels. It's like, come on, admit it. Everybody in Orenheiser Host Club got a pretty face. Like, each one of them got a pretty face that attracts the ladies, and their personalities attract the ladies as well. So I'm just literally thinking, oh my gosh, this thing is giving me Orenheiser Host Club feels so bad. Anyway, like I said, Hyota, he is a track star. He is really good. Also, he wears shorts a lot to show off his legs. Sorry. Anyway, so Sasako. He is an artiste. Anything this guy makes is a masterpiece. He doesn't talk that much in the anime. Like, he will say a few things. He's like Mori. There I go again, making Orenheiser Host Club references. I might be doing that a lot in this video. Anyway, he's like Mori. He doesn't really say that much. he mostly just paints, and other people will talk for him. Okay, so he's not all like Mori, but anyway, yeah, he's mostly like Mori because of that. Anyway, yeah, so that's the main cast. Now let me tell you many things that I love about the Pretty Boy Detective Club. One thing is the opening. That opening is infectious. I swear, I've played that opening like 20 times. It could be 30. I haven't counted. I played that opening so many times that I could just, that literally at this moment, I'm just playing that song in my head. I remember the dance moves and everything from that opening. I love it. I love it. I love it. It will not exit my head. It will not. I just wish more people would talk about it because not many people have been talking about Pretty Boy Detective Club. I've seen some YouTubers talking about it, but I want more well-known YouTubers to talk about it. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Pretty Boy Detective Club is just really good and enjoyable. I love the mysteries. The mysteries are great. I love the characters. The characters are great. I don't even think I hate any of the characters from this. Like, I feel like even the characters who I just met, I still like. Like Ray, she's the girl who's a member of this thing called 20s, and she was working for this organization that kind of wanted to keep Mayumi quiet because you see in the first the first 3 episodes are part 1, part 2, and part 3, where Mayumi, where the Pretty Boy Detective Club is helping Mayumi look for a star, but then they figure out it's not really a star, but a satellite that nobody in Japan should know about. But you see, Mayumi, remember how I was saying before about her eyes having stars in it? Well, you see, her eyes are so good that she can see through walls. She can reveal the truth. She can be able to see things that other people cannot see. Like, she can see full on stuff that nobody else can see. She's kind of got like a superpower. So anyway, she can see things that other people can't see, and this organization was able to figure that out, and she was the only witness that saw that satellite crash, which I still say is a lot of bull, because there is no way you expect me to believe that nobody else saw that explosion. What'd you do, erase everybody's memories that actually could have seen it? Because I call that straight up bull that she is the only one who saw it. Because there is no way that you expect me to believe that. Any other organization would have been able to pick up that. So I refuse to believe that she was the only freaking witness. I feel like that is a whole lot of bull. Anyway, where was I again? Oh yeah, right. She is the only one who sees it, so they try and find her and kind of silence her. But the Pretty Boy Detective Club is already 2 steps ahead and actually have the 20s moved in a corner. Well, the 2 members of the 20s, especially Ray, and she gets arrested, but she escapes in the end of the episode, and she says that the organization says they are willing to make a deal if she keeps quiet about the satellite. Then they may protect her in the future. But she's like, nah. But then Ray is kind of surprised. She's like, you do realize this is your future? And she's like, well, yeah, it's my future, but I don't need protection. I already have people who I know will help me in the end. So, yeah. And just like Ouran High School Host Club, you know how hard, well, not totally like Ouran High School Host Club, but here's a reference. You know how Haruhi had to join the host club because she broke a vase? That like Crispy Naz said, that nobody anybody gave an F about. Like, nobody even cared about that vase. Like, I remember, like, almost near the end of the series, they mentioned that vase again, and I was like, man, I forgot about that vase. And you think with it being such a huge part in why we got the whole entire synopsis of Ouran High School Host Club in the first place, you think I wouldn't have forgotten that, but yeah, I forgotten about that stupid face. And then they brought it back, and I was like, wait, y'all fixed the vase? Whatever. I didn't care because Haruhi already was used to the host club and was actually like being in the host club. So yeah, I didn't care about the vase was already fixed. So I was like, wait, now that I think about it, y'all people have like billions of dollars. All of y'all are from rich families. How the freaking y'all replace that vase anyway? I feel like y'all just did this on purpose. Like, now when I think about Ouran High School Host Club, anyway, like I was saying, one of the things that I love about Pretty Boy Detective Club is the characters. All the characters are great. I love them. Oh yeah, but I also meant to mention Mayumi ends up joining the detective club. You see, in episode 2, they get this great idea to cross just Mayumi so she won't be tracked. And Manabu cross-dresses too. He cross-dresses as a girl, obviously. You can tell. Oh, well, it's called the Pretty Boy Detective Club, so I should have made it obvious. By the way, like I said, Manabu is the leader, and yet he's in 5th grade. Still don't know how that worked. But anyway, let me tell you, Mayumi and me were having the same reaction where we were both surprised that he actually is in 5th grade. So she's like, Cougar. Wait, Cougar, do you mean like in elementary? Like I said, I like the characters. Everything about it, 10 out of 10. Bye, everybody.